So today we're going to show you guys on how to be able to attach all the attachments and operate these functions on the 19-in-1. I know it looks a lot of functions to it, but it's very simple to operate it. To start off would be the steamer itself. The steamer has a power button on the back itself that you can be able to turn it on. And once you get that turned on, you do have a power button in the front. You can select on. Energy level is to level of the steam. Now once you want to get it heated up right away, you want to turn it up higher and get your timer started. And if you want with ozone, you would select on that. And you also get a tea basket here where you can put your favorite tea bag in there or aroma essence oil. Give that nice scent to it. And moving down from there, you want to make sure also you get the power button on here on the side of the unit itself, the green button on. And once you go ahead and get that turned on the front of the unit itself, this is where the vacuum and the spray goes. For the vacuum, you do get a yellow filter like this with a short tubing to it. You want to make sure you connect that only to the vacuum. And then for the spray, you do get red or black pipe. It doesn't matter which one you use, but you want to make sure just keep it same. So for the vacuum, I'm going to have the red one selected and then connected to the filter. And then for the black one, I'm going to use it to the spray. Now for the red one, I will be connecting the diamond handles that I get with it. You would connect your diamond handle as well as the tip on that. And I would use it for the vacuum. And for the spray, you would want to connect your spray bottle to it. And that will help to spray out the product. And anytime you want to operate that, you would turn the vacuum on and you would get started. And then anytime you wanted to spray the product, you put your thumb over that and it will be able to spray the product out. Same goes with the vacuum. The vacuum, you do get diamond tips with them. You can be able to attach the diamond tips and the handles to it and use it for microdermabrasion treatments. And moving down from that functions would be the spot remover and the hot and cold. Anytime you want to operate, let's say the hot and cold, you want to make sure you have your energy level up. By pressing the program button, you can be able to switch around from level to C and to hot. And the C basically stands for cold. And anytime you want to switch that to hot, you press on the plus sign and it will change to hot. And let's say we want to get the time running up. We turn the timer up. And we would want to connect our hot and cold hammer that looks like this into where it says hot and cold. And from there on, you can be able to control the energy level of it, how hot it gets and how cold. And anytime we want to switch it over, we go on program and change it to cold. And whenever you want to switch it from hot and cold to spot remover, you would select on function. By selecting on function, it would switch it over to spot remover. Now the spot remover, you do get a handle like this, and you do also get a box where are the needle for the spot removers, which is going to be like a box like this, and inside of it there's a needle, and you would just screw it on top of this, and with the electrical current it will help burn that spot, skin tag, any of that, and it becomes like a scab and it falls off, and that's when the new skin gets regenerated. After the and then same thing with the spot remover, where you would want to be able to turn the timer up and you could control the level of it to turn it up higher or lower. Now you want to start with lower level to comfort of the clients, and you can raise your level higher. Now moving down to the next function, you can be able to turn it off for that function. The next one, you have the power on, and we have the skin scrubber and the magic hand. Skin scrubber, you do get a piece like this that looks like a spatula. Mine might be a little bit different model because it's an older model, but it's going to be spatula like this. Now this skin scrubber moves about 28,000 per second vibration, and that helps with exfoliation of the skin. And for using the flat side of that, that will help with penetration into your skin as well for the product. And you can be able to select on the timer itself, and then for the level, it goes up to only level 3 for the skin scrubber. Now the C on this particular one stands for continuous pulse, and then if you go on P7, P5, any of those, that will be different pulse mode. And different pulse mode, it will be for deeper penetration. And the bigger gap there's going to be deeper penetration, less pulsation, then it would be more on the surface level. Now, doing a continuous one is perfect ideal to scrubbing the skin, getting the dead skin off, and you would want to wet the skin and go over it with the skin scrubber, that area, and you always want to use it on a moist skin. Now, after the skin scrubber, you do get the magic hand gloves that look like this, and you do also get a wire cord that you can connect it to it. And you would plug that into the magic hand, and anytime you want to use that, you want to go on function, magic hand, level up, down, the timer up, and then same thing with the level. You can work your level up higher. And basically it's like microcurrent but using gloves. And there's some mesh glove that has electrical current going through it. And you would wear a disposable glove, and then you would wear this to treat the area. Moving down to the next functions that are much more simpler to use as well would be the high frequency and the facial brush. Once we're done, we can turn that off. And facial brush, we can be able to select the timer. And then once it's on facial brush, we can select as well the level of this. And the facial brush, basically you'll be getting a rotating gun on it, and you'll be able to connect your buster brushes or the buffers of that on it. And after that would be the high frequency. You want to select on high frequency mode, and you do get a high frequency handle as well as high frequency probes, and you would connect to the high frequency, and you can change the level up higher or lower on that. Now this is how the rotating brush looks like, where it gets connected in there. And then for the rest of the function, moving down to the galvanic or ultrasonic, we have the ultrasonic. You do get 2 ultrasonic handles. Now for this one, you can be able to have one of the ultrasonics plugged in. You do get 2 different handles, one for bigger area to treat, and one is smaller area, like around the eyes. And let's say we would put in, I want to show you this on how to get this going. So we have it on ultrasonic. Same goes with the skin scrubber because it has the same technology behind it. You can choose to do continuous or pulse mode. I'm going to have it on continuous mode so you can be able to see it. Now I'm going to click on program, turn the timer on, and then turn my level up higher and have that, make sure this one is plugged in. And from there on, it actually has a button on the side of it to press whenever you want to operate that. And I'll show it to you right now. Let me get some water on that. And once we get some water, dab of water on it, and you want to see the vibration, pressing on it, as you can see, the vibration of the ultrasonic. And you can be able to turn the level lower or higher on this, as you can see. Now the ultrasonic will have penetration of the product deeper into the skin, and you get 2 different handles. And once you're done with using the ultrasonic, you can switch to galvanic. We can click on functions and goes to galvanic. And galvanic, you do get a handle that looks like this, very similar to it, but it has actually the rollers, the pen. Let me go ahead and show it to you guys. On that, the galvanics are gonna look like this, the roller. And then for this one, for the, the round ball and the metal bar that the client holds onto it. And you would select it on, let's say, the one the client holds onto it, you connect it to the red one. And the bottom one, you would either do the roller one or the round one. And you'll be able to select on the timer itself, and same thing with the level of it, intensity up. You want to make sure your client's always holding onto this so the current could go through her body. And this will be help for discrustation as well as incrustation on it, and it will help with open up the pores when you're doing extraction, as well as firming the muscles on that. So it has 2 opposite of benefits as well to it. And I'll go ahead and send you guys some more information regarding about each function. Whatever information I have, I'll send it, include that with you guys so you guys can get all that. And then after that, it's be the UV sterilizer and the hot towel cabinet. You do have the power switch on and off. You can be able to operate from the bottom. And it's very simple to operate this particular unit, and you guys have any question, feel free to just give me a call back. Thank you.